Let's check everything. Yep. Want to make sure everything's up and running. Yep, we're good. Come on, I'm live. Let me mute the tab. There we go. Was gonna do some trucking, but we are farming tonight. I've got no idea why that is a little loud. Gonna drop it down a touch. There we go. Let's get this stuff back to the farm. I'm using earpods tonight while my headset charges up, so everything is going to be louder. But yeah, we're slowly buying the land across the other side of the, other side of the farm. I bought 18 yesterday, and then 51, 53 today. To do the plan, I need to buy 13. That's the next piece. And probably field 12. Is what I'll do with field 12. Is the same with the little section of field 13, is merge that into field 11. There is a... there it is. Boy, is it hard to see. Like, seriously hard with this fog. Excuse me, chat. Whoa. I know sneezing and catching. Quiet, darling. Yep, the dog heard me sneeze. Yeah, I'm used to the headphones, and it's going for an amp. Or not an amp, but it's got its own built-in software that I'm using for them. So it's not as loud. Where's my other... no, shit. Other tractor. I've got a worker on 41 at the moment. I've got 120, and I think 13 is about 180. I'll have a look when I'm on the farmland. Let's see. I need to reorganize my microphone settings a little. Alright, let's have a look. said 12, but yeah, this side of it will be merged in with this one, and I want this whole field basically from here all the way up to here. Yeah, it's still a little way off yet. I'm getting there. And that one I don't have. These two are going to be expensive. This one, I want to buy this one and maybe this one. Well, I want to cut off so it's squared up. So I'll square the field up from here. And then turn that into maybe sugar beets, depending on how much space I got here. Because I want to eventually have pigs as well. But I need to work out when I get this piece of land and start putting the cow sheds down, I want open pastures. And I'll still feed them, obviously, TMR. You're 133, so you need a few more contracts. Let's bring him in. Just stick him down for a minute. But yeah, the engine sounds to me are loud. Let's fold you up. And let's get you back to the farm. I was doing one of the fields earlier was, what is it, 27? And it's an annoying field to do because it has some rocks on it. The top corner where 27 meets 28 at the top. So like those three fields merge. It needs you need like a, what is it, a backhoe with the I'm trying to think of it, you know, where it's got the hammer, jackhammer. That's what it is. Boy, I couldn't think of it for a minute. But yeah, you need the backhammer attachment on it. And I am not renting a backhoe at the moment because I would have to keep it for 12 months. And it is not much use for me right now. If I'm speaking too loud, let me know, because these earpods make it a little strange. Normally I only have one ear cup on, but today I've got both earpods in. Probably not a good idea if somebody starts doing sound alerts. Dee-dee-dee. Let me go. Where are you? Hey. Got ads starting in a minute 50. Yeah, look on Discord, Ice, but I'm not seeing any DMs or anything new on the DM, I should say. Where are we? I need to get him up and then see what contracts are going. Another ploughing contract or a large mowing contract would be nice. Shut him off for a minute and we'll see what contracts we got, shall we? Oh, if I had the equipment, these would be great. And this, hell freaking no. Ah, stone picker's so nice, but look at the fucking size of them. I need fields to be worth it. Let's refresh. And I'll check what my fields are doing, like growing wise. Okay, so these two I can cut. So let's get this put in the shed and we'll do mine today. The 2 grass fields, I can dump that into the silo. Because, yeah, we still got plenty of room. It's 400 litres on this one. And silage output is 800 litres. So it converts 400 to 800. And I need to eventually get, need to get a forage wagon with the silage additive tank on the side. I can't see because of this stupid clipping. But yeah, I gotta go pick up my grass cutters, and yes, I know these things need a wash. I'll clean them after I cut the grass. Like, all my tools need a good clean. I only recently brought the power wash, so. It's a starting chat. I hate accidentally hitting spacebar and changing the freaking direction. Oh, you idiot. Yes, I picked up the wrong attachment. I picked up the, picked up the freaking windrower when I needed the mower back end. How I missed that, I do not know. But yeah, this is loud in my ears, but hey. Just the way it goes. That can stay there for now. But yeah, I am slowly gaining on owning some land. I want to turn that whole length into chaff silage instead of grass, and then just use the grass for hay. I'm not sure how much I would get out of the bottom 2 fields for hay. A wage. I am... Wait, you're paying me a wage? Okay, even though I own the own farm, it's paying me. I need to download Enhanced Vehicle Mod as well and give that a shot. Unfold you. Unfold you. Oh, I hit the freaking, yeah. And I need to set up GPS. You probably do a 1. And make sure I'm in the right direction. But yeah, the vehicle enhance mod is handy for creating fields, or yeah, the enhanced vehicle control mod. Freak me. You know, I don't like doing freehand when it comes to creating fields, and that mod helps. I just got to download it at some stage. And for once, I'm using my own streaming room. But yeah, boy, my ass was numb yesterday after doing some driving with Peachy Bear, or Peachy Bear, PCB, like me. I think we ended up doing, it worked in game, it was something like 5,000 kilometers. Turns out to be like real miles. What the? Okay. Why did you come up? But yeah, it turned out like just over 2,500 real miles is what it converts to. But that was like a 4-hour, just over a 4-hour stream. Well, excuse me, normally I'm fine. But yeah, my ass has been sitting on the chair too much yesterday. But yeah, this is why I did some terrain work today on the farm. Let's lower you, grab you, checking it's lowered, yes. I'm hoping with enhanced vehicle it will give me an indication on the bottom right that my tool is down. Because some of these it's hard to judge unless it's something like rotating or like this where the grass is being cut. It's hard to see it. Roads adapt, eh? Oh, my ears. But yeah, we're making headway, which is nice. I own several plots of land right now. This one, excuse me, this one in 46, and there's one across from it. Is the only 3 fields that have been planted with anything. I'm holding off on the others, basically to merge them into one. So yeah, once that's done and I can earn enough money, I'm trying to stock up basically on silage. The silo I have is 100k to put down. I've got a mod for a couple more, but I can't remember their prices. There's one, I believe, that is just under 1 million liters. Seriously, a narrow little freaking strip. Like OCD. Chicken in at its best. Why are you peeking? Let's set that. There we go. Need to tweak with that a little. There was someone in chat earlier was talking about using SteelSeries. I want to back up. Like the SteelSeries audio, because it would fix the weird shit on the end of my mic. So I might have to look into that. And download the program tonight. Because I'm not really sure what I'm doing when it comes to audio. But yeah, if it wasn't for this house, I would have merged these two. I still might. Because it'll give me a little bit more strip of grass, but not... I don't think there's anything worth it. If anything, merging this one into the one on my right would be more beneficial. But yeah, sadly we cannot evict the people on my behind. It's a little weird. I'll go back and do those 2 rows in a minute. But we will get there. Oh. Whoa. I had a friend talking someone through how to change their operating system and stuff to another drive, and it was interesting on when they had to fix the boot record and stuff. It's like a, you know, a totally different way than I would have done it. I would have gone maybe like a Windows repair tool and tried to see if I could repair the installation that way in the boot record. But, you know, the ways get changed. What?
Can you order me that one, please?
Yeah, I'll do it later.
Yeah,
I don't need that.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't need your phone.
Sunflower.
Yeah, whatever.
I couldn't get it all in. All right. Don't try that.
Bundle.
What did he do?
No, there you go. Freaking parents wanted me to order shit already. It's like, seriously, Mom, I'm streaming. Yeah, she's old school and she's got no freaking idea. She's one of these people that just barge in. Not good if you got a girl around, you know? I'll do this strip, then I'll order her shit out the way. Because it's normally QVC. She can order Amazon herself if she's careful. but for some reason she can't do QVC on her own. It's weird. Alright, bear with me, chat. Let me just do this for her. But yeah, I'm like her personal shopper. Gets annoying sometimes. Take me 2 seconds. That's the difference with me and her. I know what I'm doing quick. Eh? And bingo, ordered. Come on, click me back in, and we're done with the ordering. Now I'm just cleaning up my my little strippies, and I'll be moving on to the other field. Come on, back up. I like to clean up one field at a time rather than trying to do 2 or 3. And I'm sorry if I zoom in and out a little bit. That's just, I don't know what you would call that. It's not OCD, but it's something. A little weird. I know, I should lift up my blades. Yeah, I also need to go through and remove all the, oh. In theory, I should be able to remove the audio track. It's the walk-on that I had from Easy Guy for the Simbreaker stream team that I am no longer a part of. Even if I don't get into the SOAG stream team, I'm quite content to not have a team unless I absolutely need one. Because the SOAG community is great, that's all I can say to that. I've not met a more helpful bunch of guys and girls so far. I mean, Easy Guy's stream team was great, but it's all mainly text-based, and there's not a lot of people, sadly, on the team Discord. What are we at? We got that little one done. Yeah, because I mean that's only going to give me 1 row extra, you know, of grass technically when I'm finished with it, so it's not a lot. Oh, what's a software, dude? Wasn't it like Sonic, Steel Series Sonic or something like that? Come on, move, move. Ah, I'm in a hurry to work. But yeah, we're into year 2. So partner PC app, right? It looks like it. Yep. Oh, that fucking... No! Holy crap, Fizzy. What the hell are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Dude, you're insane. Now I'm forgetting what I'm doing. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. And hey, Fizzy. You know, all I've got... Give me a sec. Yes, yes. I need to mute my speech to chat right now because it's going on my ears. Woof. How's it going, Fizzy? Hey, Raymond. Raymond, sorry, Redmond. Fuck me. I got that in my brain. And Crazy Chris, hello? Good, good. Thank you for the follow. And it's Gemsy. And thank you for the follow, Quiet. I'm losing my mind. Like, seriously losing my mind. It's like I lost track of how to drive. But yeah, welcome in, everyone. I'm slowly working on my way to getting cows on this farm. Still trying to buy up more land to get some silage production going. At the moment, I'm just converting the grass over to silage via the fermenting silo. And I hate this freaking weather damage. It's almost like it strips it back to bare earth. Bugger off, car, you can wait. But yeah, I was watching Tab earlier when he was playing a VR, and I really want the mechanic side of things brought into the base game of FS25. It would be great to do, you know, have a repair shop, but actually repair it yourself. Or if it's too bad, take it to the shop. Like Richard, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I'm hoping to get back on trucking again tomorrow night, or I was going to say the weekend, but I got carpet cleaning to do the weekend. So trucking tomorrow, which is what, Thursday, and then Friday we'll be back on the farm, and then weekend I am going to break my back doing the stair carpets, cleaning it all up. Please tell me they're down. Yes. Yeah, I was lurking in your stream busy for a while. I still got to add some of you guys to the shout out list, so it's a work in progress. At least there's not that many in the community, at least, that I need to add. But yeah, it's nice to see everybody. Yeah, you're welcome, Chucky. Pretty much. Well, that's what I'm waiting on to do with Roadcraft. As soon as I can pre-order it, it's being done. I was watching, don't know who it was earlier, but one of the guys was saying that it does support the Logitech steering wheels. It's just not the not some of the Moser stuff or some of the Thrustmaster gear, I believe. Hey Keith Bridges, thank you for the follow. Yeah, thank you for the Air Horde too. I got earpods in, so it's way louder. I'm glad I somewhat adjusted that volume on the sound alerts. It's like when my mother came in just a minute ago and she's speaking, it's like, I can't hear you, which is a blessing in disguise. Come on, turn. I got a habit of really just pressing on the space bar and it changes the your driving direction, you know, reverse. It's a bad habit of mine. But yeah, I've been working on getting the farm like eventually self-sufficient and putting up some videos on YouTube and stuff as well, so had to write an introduction email to the community manager of is it Focus Entertainment. I'm trying to see if I can blag myself a key for Roadcraft. I doubt it, because I don't normally have that many active viewers to start with. But who knows? If you don't ask, you don't get. Dude, can you not see I'm working? But how's everybody's Wednesday going today? Hope you're keeping well. You missed all the good fun in SOA community with break me here. Xenos helping Fucknuts sort out his computer drive. Needed to move like the operating system over to the M.2, and him and his was it Willy Wee was helping me try to diagnose a random shutdown issue. And as much as I stress tested my computer today, did it want to shut down? No. You know, you have a gremlin in your system that does not want to show its head until it wants to. And it's annoying. Anybody that's worked with computers know that a random fault or a random error is the hardest to track down in, you know, in anything. Because you're not sure if it's software related or hardware related. It just sucks in general. Yeah. Basically, yeah, Papa C. Yeah, everybody knows him by a slightly different name. I'll get him used to it. But yeah, it's weird. Like, I would get a total random shutdown, no blue screen of death, so nothing to track. Even on the event viewer, it wouldn't come up with anything, and the same with the dump files. And yes, I'm a little technical, but it just wouldn't show anything up. Let me unmute you now. But yeah, I don't know. I do not know what it was. And it was just weird. Like, seriously weird issue. I had one shutdown that was somehow linked to my antivirus, and that was sorted, but the ones where you just, you know, no BOS or no blue screen of death for those people that are not aware of it. You know, normally a blue screen of death would leave a marker somewhere in your event log, or it would generate a Windows dump file, so a log of what's possibly causing it. But no, none of that created. So now I just gotta literally wait for it to pop its ugly head up again. And like Papa C was saying, check the CPU temps in the BIOS straight away, just to see if it's like the temp sensor. I have a gut feeling it's the PSU myself, but it's worth a check. I mean, either one is not going to be cheap. You know, if it's a board, I've got to replace all the PSU. You know, I thought stress testing it today is like, CNOS was saying, like, you know, Papa C gave me some software, and it's like, this may break your motherboard sensor. And it's like, well, you know, what the fuck can you do? If you don't do it, you're never going to find out if it is the sensor, and if you do, it might break it. But yeah, I ran that thing for 3 hours. And there I go into reverse. Come on, forward. But yeah, we're slowly getting back into the schedule of streaming 5 days a week. Still not back into my time slot, which is normally 10 AM to 5 PM. But I think with my sleep pattern right now, it's better to do the 6 till 10. I'm just hoping with last night's sleep pattern that I'm not getting back into that depression state. I had it not last year, the year before last, where I had like 6 months of only 3 hours sleep a night. And yeah, my body could not handle that. It's like I wake up, I'm needing to nap during the day, and then I'm waking up later in the evening. It is not good for the human body. But there is nothing we can do about it. I've been lucky I'm not had it that long. Well, you know, I was diagnosed with depression before that hit, and I wasn't on any medication for it. And my diabetic nurse picked up that basically a few things was going on in my life that was affecting my health and stuff. So yeah, she managed to get the doctor to sort it out. Literally give me medication for the depression, anxiety. But I have a habit of literally, taking my medication for months on end, and then I'll stop it. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, the MS is not good. But yeah, it's just one of those things, I guess. I mean, if I had... yeah. Yeah, I mean, most of mine are physical related apart from that. It's just like gout arthritis, and general arthritis. The only other one that is somewhat mental, if you can put it that way, is like OCD, or a form of OCD called intrusive thoughts, which can be a pain in the ass to get out of your head. Like it was for me today. Woke up at like 5 o'clock and just could not clear my mind. So I ended up getting up and just jumping on the computer and doing a bit of farming then, and watching Minute 09 Gaming. Just something to take my head off the stuff that was going on. Where are we? But yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, getting back to the anxiety, it's one of the reasons I did not go to school that much. I had like panic attacks when I was a kid, but back in like the 80s and 90s, you were just a troubled child. I don't think it was till like the 2000s that they actually started diagnosing kids with anxiety. It's a little weird, and maybe if if I grew up in the age in the 90s or the 2000s instead, I would have probably done better in school, because they would have caught that instead of just letting it go by. Well, we grew up when we did. I ended up getting a lot of real life experience outside of school more than inside, so come on, go forward. It's one of those things when I look back, it's like, would it have made a real difference? Maybe, but can't turn the clock back. Gotta windrow this afterwards. I'm trying to fill up a silage bunker. It takes about 400 litres of grass or chaff, and then pretty much doubles it, I believe, to about 800,000 litres of silage. So you're all smelling nice and clean, hey? Yeah, I gotta jump on the community farm again later. Probably to do some tonight. I'll stream for an hour or two. And here comes the rest. you know, I go to hide. Doesn't work that well with this this community, which is nice. But yeah, we're making progress. If I'm shouting a little bit, blame the earpods. It's almost like everybody's coming in. But yeah, I'm tempted to see. We were talking about the truck simulator. Well, not trucks. It's like Truck Mechanic Simulator, but not the 2015 version. It's more a combination of like SnowRunner style, I believe, with Mechanic Simulator. Hey, Facknuts. How's it going? You get everything sorted out? Yeah. Well, this time I didn't hit the reverse. Yeah, I'm slowly adding you all to my my shout-out list. Especially while it's still a one-man band in that sense. At the moment, I don't know if anybody knows of a better way of doing it. At the moment, I am using SimLabs chatbot and then adding the shoutouts as an event. Last time I did it was something like what they call. I used StreamerBot in the past. But sometimes that just seemed to not always work, and I think that's a case of needing to restart it, or you know, close it down, reopen it each stream. I have to do the same with Lumia for the effects on screen, because they'll work on OBS. You know, the HUD effects will work on OBS. After what we've been talking about, stay up, yeah. Hopefully it should. I mean, it's a weird one. I mean, on my older video card, I would get crashes on stream. Touchwood, so far with this problem, it is not shut down when I've been streaming. You're welcome, man. I am still adding you guys from the community to the shoutout list, so it's a work in progress. I mean, you guys keep impressing me almost every day, so yeah, it's the least I can do. Am I done? Yes. Now I can slowly turn off the mower so I can clear my ears. Oh, that feels better. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at the software, the StillSeries software we was talking about. I'm gonna download that after stream and probably have a play. Because at the moment this is direct into OBS, you know, via the USB codec for the mixer. Normally it goes through VoiceMod, so people can change the voice. But I've had issues with VoiceMod crashing recently. it'll work for a while and then it'll just crash its ass. But nothing that can't be fixed later. I really got to find out what their band list is for SR and SH. And then eventually put in some requests of my own. Yep, 3-minute ad starting chat. There's my tether. Yeah, somehow I hooked up to the tether rather than the back set of mowers. And what was I saying? Clean, before I forget. Yeah, they're a little dirty. I've only recently brought the power wash. I've been spending money on equipment and fuels more than anything. Fizzy, thank you for the subscription, man. You know, you guys will make me cry one of these days. Come on, clean this shitty mud off, or is it the paint? I can't tell if that's paint effect or mud. That's paint. They're a little worn out. But yeah, boy oh boy. You guys really show the love. Give me a longer hose, but that'll do. Still quite in the cab when you're not in outside of it. Well, at least this time I had the right attachment ready to disattach. But yeah, that needs a spray job. But yeah, the VR mechanic style gameplay, I would love that in base game. You know, let me come in, repair my own tractors and stuff, repaint equipment. Oh, excuse me. I would love that. For me, it would have had I mean, yes, it would be a realistic element to the game, but it would just add so much more to it. So, I mean, Christ, if you're on a multiplayer server, and you had your own farm, you could set it up as the repair shop, you know, for the other players' equipment. Welcome back from the ads chat. But yeah, there's so much I would love in the base game. I mean, who knows, you might get something like the mechanics from VR, but we'll have to get wait and see. Yeah, I modded, or not modded, but changed the terrain a little with some painting. Kept on finding I was falling down the ditch. It's like Elms Creek, if anybody remembers that from that, where you got the irrigation ditches, and yeah, I said it for once straight away. Normally that's a brain teaser from my head. What's my fermenting at currently? But yeah, 400 max, and it'll output 800. I was watching a YouTube video like last week about this was more about the profit of grass silage versus chaff silage. or corn silage, as you know, some people know it as. And I believe the chaff silage gave more money because it's, what's the terminology? It's more of a, you get more yield out of it than you do grass. But yeah, I want to like 3 of those silos down, because I'm trying, if I can, to go for about 2,000 head of cattle on the farm. And then I think maybe half of them would be milk and half would be sold off for meat. I'm waiting to see if we get the slaughterhouse mod that we had at the end of FS22. If we do, we get like the abattoir mod, then I'll probably breed some pigs, because that's what you could put, you know, you could take to there. The pig would basically obviously be cut up, and you could either take them, I believe, to somewhere like the farmer's market, or you could put down something else like a butcher's. But yeah, I mean, we're still early on. It's like, what, it was out in 22 was out in, no, 22. 25 only come out in November. And we're now starting to get a lot of the non-base game maps coming out and some decent equipment. There's a lot of stuff now in base game, like the GPS, some of the AI driving, which is similar-ish to course play, has come in. I've got like course play downloaded and installed, but on this playthrough I am not using course play because this is a realistic hardcore mode. And the rules, well, you know, one of the rules of the hardcore mode is you can't use hired workers. So I'm trying to do everything myself until, you know, until I own an extra piece of land that I can put down like a caravan for a worker. So you have to house one worker per caravan. And then I probably will use course play on some of the fields while I'm doing some of the other work. Because I mean, if, and this is a big freaking if, I ever do like green beans or peas, then that worker is doing that job and I'll just unload his ass. Because there's no way I am doing green peas or peas on this size of fields with the small amount of storage capacity that the current harvesters have for that. I do want to do rice as well at some stage, but I'm not sure this, I mean this farm or the map, I believe somebody was saying it's probably based on somewhere around Missouri. I'm trying to, when I pick a map next, I'm trying to do research into what the local crops are grown there, and the same with the equipment that's being used. You know, so ideally, for instance, if it's a John Deere equipment or main equipment is being used, then I'll have to use John Deere, even though I don't like the color scheme. But yeah, it's just, you know, taking it at that next little level. I mean, I find it good taking it slower this time. I used to be one for a lot of the big, fast OP mods in 22, and that, to be fair, burnt me out of the game. Where at least with 25, I put in my head, it's like, right, you know, at the start, there's not going to be any massive amount of mods coming out, so it'll give me time to get back into the game and relearn the proper way of farming. And it's like I've been taking ideas from a couple of people. I mean, I will give credit to Mad Matt. He posted Cavalier Roy's what do you call it, his hardcore rules for Riverview, I believe, at the start. And I was speaking to Virtual Farmer about his realistic views and whether I could use them on my streams. So yeah, at the moment it's like a mix of pure hardcore rules and realistic. Do I regret not using some of the bigger mods? Yeah, sometimes. But that's just because it would make the job quicker. I started, you know, there's probably easier maps to start hardcore mode on, like smaller fields. So the smaller equipment is easy to do those fields, not so time consuming. I mean, my cultivator, for instance, is like 5 to 6 meter. So doing, you know, one of the wider fields on this map tends to take a while. It's almost like an all-day job. But yeah, one of the rules, for instance, is basically when it reaches darkness, or when it starts getting dark, you should put your tools down and start the next day. I'm only doing that on the land that I own. If I'm working on a contract, I will finish the contract before I go to sleep. That is me. That's my change on the hardcore rules. I'm gonna have to come back and sweep that up. I'll pick that a little bit up later. But yep, I mean, there's a lot of people out there. A couple of streamers I know that are really into OP stuff, like AJ Barry, for one. I believe he's a Canadian streamer. Watched him for a lot of time, and it's just like, yeah, you want pure OP, he's the guy to watch. You want realistic, and then you're looking at like average Viking is fairly close to realistic with some of the mods. You've got Ultra Fizzy, Fuck Nuts as I call it, sorry. I know it's Fat Nuts. You've got Virtual Farmer, another good streamer. And there's probably more than I can remember. I mean, they're the ones that just come to my head. But there's a lot of good guys in the SOAG community that stream Farm Sim. And not all of them use OP mods. You know, I joined their Discord a while back, and I have to say, since I jumped in voice chat, I've not regretted a single minute. They're a great bunch of guys and girls. But yeah, they're the type of the community that I would look for anywhere. Like some, you know, some communities like this are dime a dozen. What?
Can I borrow your card tomorrow?
What?
Can I borrow your card tomorrow?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Parents. Hey, Farm IQ. Thank you for the follow. Yep, and there's another member of the SOAG community. Another great farm streamer. And a wonderful accent. And boy does that guy have patience with all the shit you can make him do on stream. Yeah, no worries, man. No need to be sorry, I've done the same. Yep. But yeah, I mean, I've done the same with other people. I've jumped into their streams and it's like, I thought I followed you already. And it's like, obviously not. But yeah. But yeah, I have a thing for accents. Especially like the redneck accent on a nice female. Or the hillbilly accent. But sadly, I've not come across any of them yet. I think every female that I spoke to, apart from one so far, that I know is all British. It's like, I'm sorry, if I want British accent, I just speak it myself. But yeah, we're trying to make freaking headway on starting some cows up. I'm just trying to basically pick up the grass, turn that into silage for now. And yes, I get sidetracked by conversations so easily. And the person that came in my room just now was my mother, for those unaware. She has a habit of just barging in and, you know. But yeah. I get 6 weeks break from her once every couple of years when she goes to my sister for Christmas. And it's not like she can hop on a coach or a train to come back because my sister's in North Carolina. The who? Hooters? Never heard of them. You know, it amazes me with the sim radio, like the amount of tunes I don't know I either don't know the songs or I don't know the artist name, but I know the song. Some of the nostalgic when I used to go clubbing in the 90s. I started going like 95 to the clubs. And then basically by the time I was 18, so like 2 years later, I stopped going clubbing. Was more into the pubs and social conversation. There's only so much music blaring in your ears that you can handle. I forgot to cut that strip on the side. It's only one. But yeah, we're slowly buying up some land. I don't want to turn you off. I want to go up to you. But yeah, the idea is to have this strip all for chaff. And then this one is going to be the farm build area. I'm not sure what I'm going to do over here yet. And this one? No idea. But those are my main sets of property I want to buy. I don't know how much room I'm going to need for 2,000 head of cattle. But I know I'm going to need a metric ton of silage, what's it, silage, straw, and hay. And then I got to remember the TMR mix ratio, which is what? Oh, is it grass, silage, and straw? Yes, it's been a while. Or is it grass, silage, and hay? Yeah. That is something I'm going to have to look up when it gets nearer time. But I should be good. I'll probably use an auto feeding, you know, the robotic feeding barnyard. And then I can just basically load it up. I'll let the bot do the main feeding. I believe I still gotta put the straw bedding down myself. So I'm gonna probably have to get a blower for that. But yeah, I haven't done cattle in such a long time. Oh. I need to come in at some stage and repair the storm damage. I'm not sure like what's tornado damage, what is hail damage. Because at the moment, all I've seen is those weird patches of you know, crops missing, and you basically just see the earth underneath. I mean, I've not had a tornado while I'm live playing it. You know, it's not like any warnings coming up on screen, tornado. Oh wow. Somebody is going nostalgic with it. Come on, forward. Yeah, I have a bad habit of pressing the space bar with my thumb. Even though I don't need to change the direction. I literally rest, you know, at the moment I'm keyboard and mouse. Give my back a rest from leaning over the wheel. But yeah, so my thumb is basically resting on the space bar. And my fingers twitch now and again. But yeah. Tomorrow is going to be, with any luck, we'll probably be doing ETS. ETS 2. And with what I'm seeing, it might be worth jumping on the TMP. Set it up so, you know, I have my TMP profile set up so it's, I believe everything is discoverable right now. And it's level 25. I've got to do the VTC skins. or Viking transport. I've got to change the skin on mine for that. Because normally if I'm running just with a friend, I'll run my own skin on TMP or Convoy. But I mean, these guys are freaking amazing. I thought, am I in the wrong lane? So I'm gonna start playing more multiplayer. And then anybody that wants to join can do, and vice versa, you know. If one of them's online, they're normally on TMP. So I can probably jump over and join those guys if they're on at the same time, like meet up. But yeah, this truck engine is drowning out the music from my ears, at least. Wow. I really wish these telegraph poles was not here. Yeah, I mean, I could have gone across, you know, gone left to right towards the, is it the warehouse there, or the builder's depot? But I think either way would have been the same, because it feels pretty much symmetric in its shape. But yeah, I mean, the one thing that is good with the animals, especially for straw, I have a mod on that is obviously more realistic, is that you can get it. You can get straw from a few different crops. It's not just like wheat and one or two others. I think it's like what, wheat, canola, barley normally just gives you straw. But I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the straw types from different, you know, extra different crops. Seriously, why are they there? Is more realistic, shall we say? I mean, I'm not a farmer, so I'm somewhat trying to do research on what is and what isn't realistic. So when I look at a mod, it's like, you know, what's like that real speed mod. It's like, okay, so I was looking at it first and I thought, okay, so is the equipment we're currently using, like now, saying 15 kilometers, is that legit, or is that just something that Giants has put in? But yeah, when I read the real speed mod, it literally just toggles off the equipment speed requirement, or the not requirement, limitation. So, you know, you go in the full speed almost as your tractor can handle. And it's like, okay, that is not a mod I would like to use. Because you basically just need a heavier tractor, you know, more horsepower tractor, so a larger tractor to pull the equipment better, and you might get a little bit more working speed out of it. What are we? I'm keeping an eye on the fuel. Luckily the fuel station is just like bottom left of the mini-map at the moment, so it's not that far to go to top up. But yeah, at the moment the plan is to basically try to fill up the silage, like the silage fermenting silo. I'll probably sell that lot. I'll need I've got a mod that'll tell me how much it's worth. Like, I think it's like stock check price or something it's called. But yeah, that'll basically give me the idea of the price. I need, for the piece of land behind the farm where I want to put the cow sheds down, I need about $500,000. So that's what I'm trying to get together. And then I can slowly build the farm as I go with earning money. But yeah, if I can get that tank, get the silo filled up to 800 litres of silage, and then pick a good time and literally unload it, that should give me some good money. But I'm also, my problem is I want to shoot ahead. It's like, I want a forage wagon, I want a trailer to unload, obviously. But boy, I need to hold myself back when it comes to that. I'm in, with the hardcore rules, you're $1 million in debt to start with, and I'm down to 900k that I need to pay back. That at the moment is only $5 a month, or 5,000 a month, which is easy to make with the contracts. Oh yeah. There's a good song. Californication. But yeah, it's just, it's hard to start the hardcore playthrough without using, what should we say, helpful mods that are not realistic. And basically sticking to the rules. That's for someone like myself and a few other people I know, that would be hard, and it is, but it makes the game more enjoyable, because not like, you know, okay, I start with 500,000 credits, I start with a farm, for instance, you know. I just put down any crop I want. If you've got no seasons on, you know, your crops grow in a year. You really do not have to use your brain on anything apart from, you know, which direction do I want to drive in? Where with the hardcore mode and seasons are set to 4 days. And you start with only 100k in your bank account. Like I said, you got $1 million in debt. You basically start with 100k in your bank account, and the rules are interesting. For contracts, for instance, you have to own the equipment. So like all my stuff that I've brought so far, I've used on contracts. If you are leasing, or you know, if you're leasing equipment, say to do a contract, you cannot just lease the equipment and then return it. You have to keep it for 12 months if you're just leasing it. If you want to lease it for a contract and then buy it in time, you can lease the equipment for 4 months. You sell back, you know, or return that piece of equipment that you've leased, and after, you know, when you do that, at the end of the 4 months, you have to rebuy the exact same piece of equipment you've been using. Ah, I'll get it right in a minute. But yeah, it really, at the start it's like, okay, what contracts are fairly abundant? And to be fair, right now, most of the base game contracts I see a lot of is wood transportation or dead wood. I went and basically started with a plow, that little Challenger tractor, the yellow one, which is about 50k. Basically started with a plow, which was like 6-meter plow, and the cultivator. And the size of these fields, some of the jobs are earning you like 40,000. I mean, seasons make it harder because obviously not everything is going to be on the same time of the year. Like the mowing contracts, for instance, I started with just the back end one mower attachment. But you just work your way up. I mean, the Challenger's good, I'll give it that. If it didn't have that front weight attachment on it by default, or you had the money if you could to swap it out, which I don't think you can on the small Challenger, that would be an amazing little tractor to start with. Like whack a front and rear mower attachment on it, or you good, yeah. But yeah, like you start small, and you have to work your way up. Well, I mean, I struggled early on. What somewhat threw me off is not having anywhere to basically sleep, because the farmyard I own now I had to buy, because I bought the mod, or not brought the mod, but there's a like tool bag that is a portable sleep trigger, and you cannot place on land you do not own, which would have been nice to know when I installed that. It's like, a placeable sleep trigger that you can supposedly place anywhere. For me, that didn't work. So, a couple of contracts under my belt and I bought the farmland. That only cost me like 50k, because it was just the house and the sheds. I mean, I used the sheds that was there before I bought the farmland to basically put my equipment in. Because you're not working on a field, for instance, with the farmhouses and stuff. If you can access the doors, even though you don't own the property, you can put your equipment in at least and store it temporary. I'm just keeping a little eye on my fuel gauge, because I've got a little bit more to go. But yeah, the gas station is just down there, like bottom left in the screen right now. That's where the gas station is on this map. This is Frankenmuth. But yeah, I'm hoping for... I want another 4X map. And I'll probably do a normal playthrough. Like, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but the economy would probably be normal, where this is on hard. You know, basically have another map that I can test mods if I want to, right? So one playthrough would be like the testing farm. So for me, you know, I would probably want a combination maybe of like a British map that I can test mods on for the smaller farms and see how I feel, and then something like this size for the American mods, like the NXT machine that we're getting. I think that's probably next month. I mean, I've not really seen them used in the States from any of the videos I've watched. I mean, they seem mainly in a lot of European countries that have large fields. You know, I'm only going off what I've seen on like YouTube and stuff. I don't know any IRL farmers. Well, one. That's in the SOAG community. And I think Easy Guy works on the farm too, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's just one of those things. So I'm on an English map or a small county map, and you have the gates to get into the fields, and then you want to use appropriate size equipment. And you know, as much as I would like to just go in with a 45-foot header into some of those fields, it's like that's not gonna fit through unless you have a trailer, a header trailer on it. And then, you know, do you have the turning room when you need to come back around the field? Because my pet peeve right now, even on a map this size, is the trees basically on some of the fields are literally right up to it. I mean, I've got to the point where I'm not the greatest at backing equipment up, especially if it's like a dolly. So what I literally do is normally I will take a chainsaw and cut down the closest row, and maybe in the next one if they're too close to the field. Alright, Sinos, have a good night, man. Thank you for coming in. Sinos. But yeah. What, yeah, I used to be, like I said, one of those boys or one of those farmers that would use the OP mods. And I'm trying to be a good boy. So when I chop down said trees, I would like to own a wood chipper and basically chip them up. I could probably sell them to possibly the BGA, or if the farm has a heating plants area. Come on, Mr. Car, I need to go spin around. That's a good boy. Oh, so close to going over. There we are. Let me get over the little weird shit there. What? Yeah, we're there. But yeah, this field is a little tight for my liking. Not so much the bottom end because it's literally just off the road. But normally up here, if I'm not paying attention, I'll literally just drive into the fence. And of course that's the animal dealer there, so, you know, it might scare some of the cows or the chickens and stuff that they have there. Almost reminds me of, was it, not Project Cars, but Cars. And I can't even remember the name of the freaking car. But it was that old tow truck that would go out and scare the cows that looked like tractors. You know, that was hilarious when their rear end would just flip up. And it's like, really? Get off! Wow. He's vicious. But yeah, it's surprising. We're almost on this section of... we're almost done with this field. And then we've just got to pick this up and dump it into the fermenting silo. Last time I did this, I think I ended up with just over 200,000 litres. So I would like to say about 220,000. So what I got in there now, and this would make, yeah, fence. Almost jackknifing this was a truck. But yeah, I'll be making... I should max out. Yeah, I should pretty much max out the 800k storage capacity for the silage. That's the Fury. I mean, if my head is right, I'm gonna... I should max it out, and if it's doubling, because basically a 2-to-1 ratio, what, say 440, so I should end up with about 880. So I end up with 40-something thousand left in the grass storage. Because obviously the chaff, well not chaff, the silage part of it, or the output storage will be full. And that's when I want to look at the sell prices of silage. Because I'm hoping 800,000 litres should net me a price, you know, a pretty little penny. I've not got the biggest trailer right now. I've got like, what? I think the forage wagon is 40,000 litres, give or take. I'm gonna need, that almost gave me the shit up. Welcome back from the ads chat. But yeah, I'm hoping if I sell the 800 litres of silage when it's done, I should have like close to $500,000 to buy that piece of land. And in one sense, I'm also hoping that said piece of land at the time has something like wheat or canola on it. Or even barley, something I can just cut with a standard grain header on the combine. That way I can get a little bit of extra money back from what I spent. There's a little bit on the end. Thought I seen lights coming in then. I hate you're right in the freaking line of the pole. Like, come on. I'll hit that one coming down. But yeah, the picking up is not the best with the forage wagons I have. I don't think there's anything bigger than 40,000 liters, like IRL sort of size. I could be wrong again, but that's where what would be nice is having the header on the harvester that would pick it up, like suck up the grass. Oh, excuse me, chat. Yeah, sadly, like I said earlier, I've only had about 4 hours kip last night, so my body starts to feel it this time. Where I need that one. Yeah, not using like course play and just sitting back and letting it do its own thing. Sometimes it's a little weird. I'm so used to, at least with FS22, I was used to setting up the farm and literally almost being hands off. You know, come on the farm yard, just go to the fields with the tractors, make sure the course play is working, you know, make sure auto drive is set up so it picks up the unloading of the combines and dropping it at the silo. You know, but now, yeah, I mean, I've still set up auto drive, not everywhere at the moment, because I don't own a lot of the fields. But it's gonna be for basically, you know, I'll put a trucking trailer down, like a large trucking trailer, and then have the one worker on auto drive, and he will basically unload me with an Argo wagon and then put that load into the trucking trailer. And then when that's full up, I'll stop and basically unload it myself to the silo. It's getting dark. Let's flip the lights on, boys and girls. But yeah, that's the plan. There's the Britney Spears terminology. Oops, I did it again. As in, I forgot to put the tool back down. I really did. I have the habit of doing that. or sometimes I'll hit the H bar to lock on to the GPS, and I'll have my tractor in reverse. So instead of going forward, I go backward. And it's like, yeah, that's a good one. You pick up that section and the other side mainly. There's a little bit left on the edge, but I'm not anal about that. Yeah, I would also like, I mean, that's sell by, whatever. I would love, and I don't know again if these are real companies in the game, but a mod like ETS, real billboards, real company signs, you know? Come on, move. Scoodado, thank you. But yeah, I'm not from America, so I got no idea. If this was a UK map, I could probably give you a good idea if it was or wasn't realistic companies. But American, yeah, I know. I know some of them. You know, like I know Walmart, yeah, Home Depot. You got like Micro Center and a few other stores, but I'm not good with British. Gonna zoom out a little so it drops the noise of the freaking engine. But yeah, I'm slowly needing money to buy, want to buy 13 next and 12. And I'm hoping to basically, I'm hoping to merge the 13 and 12 in with the, or at least partially in with 53 and 51, and then that'll get merged into what is it, field 13, and that'll give me that long row for hopefully for chaff silage. Come on, you're a little deep. I'm not good at turning around inside a building. And yes, I hate dollies. Hence why I'm taking it a little step at a time. I need to get over to you. Let's go grab the wagon. Oh, my ears are bleeding. I know. I never pull in the way. But yeah, I used to use one of these trailers. It basically had so is it, I wouldn't say windrower, but more cheddar head on it, and two arms outside, and I think it was on Popper Smart's modding site. You know, you could literally go down here where I'm going now and probably pick up a best part of a four sections wide, so like 4 rows. And yeah, that would clear the land pretty darn quick. Yeah, you're pretty much maxed out speed wise. I don't normally like farming at night, but I have to make the most use of my time. And this is where I do not use GPS, because it's just follow the line. It is literally crazy. It's not a song I recognize or a title I recognize from SR, but who knows? I cannot have listened to every song out there since I was born. It's just impossible. And besides, my parents, when I was born, like late 80s, they were still into 50s and 60s. You know, like the old Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson. In my mum's case, freaking Cliff Richard. And that's not dishing anybody that likes Cliff Richard, but, you know, I've heard enough as a kid to not like him anymore. It's like you get forced to listen to music, you know, from your parents' genre, or, you know, eventually you grow to hate it. I mean, for my taste, I pretty much grew up with, like, wasn't until secondary school really getting into music, like Meatloaf, Guns N' Roses, Iron Maiden, AC/DC, even Alice Cooper. And I think out of that group, most of it's still going, obviously, apart from Meatloaf that sadly passed away. But yeah, you got Slash doing a lot of Guns N' Roses songs with what was it, the Conspirators? Is it with Miles Kennedy as the lead singer? And now and again you'll find the band, you know, the Guns N' Roses band will basically reunite and do a few concerts with Axl Rose. But yeah, this is... doing the field is not too bad here. And yes, I know I've just changed subject. But yeah, I need to work out capacity sizes. Because if it's a mod that I can put in the game, I can edit the capacity, and if I remember right, you have to edit the supported weight on the axles. Otherwise it just bogs right down if you don't change the axle carrying capacity, is it? Or the load capacity. I used to do a bit of modding, or not modding per se, but 22 I was basically editing mods for a couple of American friends. The only one that I know out of that group that is still streaming is Lee Dog. Obi, as we used to call him, had a stroke, and basically I believed he stopped streaming. But yeah, it's sad because that was a group I got in with when I started streaming the first time. I'm almost full. Can I squeeze out that last little bit? And I got a visitor, I think. What? Hey, what's the matter? Well, I did have a visitor. I don't hear her with the earpods. She comes in, and the only way I knew she came in... where are you? I gotta seem so far out, I need to see where the road is. But no, the family pet basically has got a habit of coming in, saying hello. Normally when my mum's asleep. Because she wants a little bit of attention. But yeah, normally I hear her come in. You know, I hear the door open. With these earpods, it blocks almost all the outside noise, apart from my own voice at the moment. So it's like I felt the cool air coming in from downstairs. And basically, you know, when I turned my head, she was already at the stairs ready to go back down. She's not one of these that'll come in again. Sometimes she will, sometimes she won't, but most of the time she'll go down the stairs to Mommy. And it's like, you don't love me, you don't give me any attention. It's like, I'm sorry, but you know, I didn't hear you come in. But yeah, I'm hoping to fill that one up. I want to put a couple of these down. That's the plan, at least, to put maybe 2 or 3 down once I get the chaff going. Oh, that's loud. Like, boy oh boy was that loud in my ear. I just rode over my seeds. I still need to get a little forklift for on the farm. I don't want to use front forks. Yeah, you're gonna drive into the car? Good boy. I love it. Come along. Yeah, you're still gonna do the same shit, aren't you? I come down here one of the like a couple of days ago, and on the next crossroad there was basically 2 cars that come head to head, and none of them would budge. I'm trying to find... There's my line. It's hard to see. 1, because it's nighttime, and 2, because I have 3 freaking lights shining in my eyes. I have the 2 Elgato key lights, and as you can see with the pinkish purple, I now have an RGB spotlight. And that can be color changed with channel points. Am I going to... Wow, Freebird. My brother would love this song. And it seems like the original Leonard Skinner. But yes, I was watching Tav, Ultra Fizzy, and there's a few other streamers that have the RGB lighting. so you can the chat can interact with it. I tried the like the G10 bulbs, but they are only like 5 or 9 watts RGB, and they were not that bright. I mean, the one the spotlight is 50 watt equivalent. Could have picked that up, but hey. But yeah, the 50 watt versus like 9 watts. Oof. It's almost like the average Vikings. I mean, his is probably way more stronger than 50 watts. Because it seems to flood his camera out even more. But yeah, 50 watts is like too bright. This is currently at like 50 to 48% brightness, depending on the color. But yeah, I added it basically to get some extra interaction when people want to use it. And the other one I keep forgetting to start is the Lurkfish, which reminds me, can I access my Steam? Bird now. Give me a second, yeah, I can fire that up. I need a way of setting it up so it runs automatically. Shit not dreams. Bird cannot change. I'm just bear with me. I'm hoping it doesn't come right in the middle of my screen. Change. Get off my... Ah. There you are. Okay, so Lurk bait is now up and running. Need to do a quick test. Where did I put you? I got no idea on them. Where are you? I'm gonna have to sort that out afterwards. Because I have no idea. It's not showing up on my screen. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to change the load order or the source order for it to show up. I mean, it is set to be hidden until somebody uses the exclamation mark. Oh yeah, I need to just check the load order for that because it's on a screen capture. And will you be nice to me? I thought that was... I don't know why, But I almost thought that was Aber and not Erasure. It's like, I am really bad. And that is not the screen I'm looking for. That screen capture is too big. What the hell did I have you for in? I've not changed anything, but I thought I had it set up, chat. I probably like deleted a window and then dragged it in by accident. But I'll sort it out for next stream. How the hell? I'll take the 99 gold. I'm gonna do this trip, this one row, go back, unload, sleep for the night so we get some daylight, chat. It's not the most interesting job, but I'm the only guy that can do it right now. Alright, let's go back, we sleep. And then we get a daylight, at least. Yeah. Lima stream, sexy bot. Sexy bot, it's fucking Siri bot. Whoever named it Siri bot should have just named it sexy bot, I'm sorry. You know, now we're getting some of the good classics. These are like some of the songs I do like. I don't want to fill, I want to unload. And then I'm gonna leave this one next. Oh, ow, ow. Leave it next to the house, go to sleep for the evening. In game, obviously. That is pretty darn loud, and I apologize, chat, if that's bursting anybody's ears. Where are we? There we go. Sleep. Sing alive. There we go. And I'm an idiot. I forgot to shut the engine off. Boy, is it foggy this morning. Yeah, I ain't got the... I was going to set up the head tracking if I was using the steering wheel. But at the moment, I'm, like I said earlier to some people, I'm giving my back a rest. Oh. It's keyboard and mouse tonight. Because sometimes I'm, you know, after stream, yes, I just gotta unhook the keyboard. I have it set up on a desk normally, and when it's not in use, it'll sit on the edge of my desk with the shifter. now the question is, did I come down this way? Yes, I did. I couldn't remember if I came down towards the house or I went up and away. But yeah, I went down towards it. It's like I'm cutting the grass on these fields and it's not leaving anything. Like nothing to pick up. Well, not fields, but you know, access land, shall we say. It's what do we got in there at the moment? Nice, good job to save. 200 litres left. It's already done 116. What are you currently? Silage. Really? 14,000 for 117,000 litres? That is not that great. Like, I was somewhat expecting more. I don't know if that's the highest price. But I'm guessing not. I know soybeans. I'm gonna have to pick that up. Loop the loop. As I was saying, I know soybeans are good value, normally good money. I've got a current crop of canola growing. I cannot fertilize it at the moment because I didn't buy a fertilizer. I also don't own a rower or roller. So everything right now is growing with stock fertilization levels. It is weird. I'll pick that big up when I come down this way. So I normally like to start near the road and work my way up. We got some fog. I'm in year 2. So it's been taking me a while to get going. I thought I started in October. If I did, then this would be the year 2 now. That's my guess. Be nice to have some information, like, you know, the starting month that you started on the farm or in the game. Someone's probably going to point out, oh, if you go to your calendar, you know, there'll be like a marker on the date or something. Just to let you know, like, oh, look. But, you know, you have to keep an eye on the year. It's a shame, but hey, what can you do? I'm not one for, like, jotting stuff down, even though, you know, I got a computer, I could just create a Word document or a notebook page and just go, okay. I started the farm at such and such a time of year. I want everything in my hands. Wow, wow, wow. It is really classic evening for the Wednesday. Well, this thing sounds like it's rocking around. That's a bit better. I need to turn... probably gonna... Can I turn the engine sound down a little? Yeah, I want controls. Can I get to sound? No. What about general settings? See, I hate this. They put in the game the what do we call it? The graphics settings now. There it is. I was going to say, where the hell? Why then? Yeah. Let's drop that down to 70 and give that a shot, shall we? That's a little bit better. I don't know if it's because I'm obviously out of cab and it's noisier anyway. It's the same as like trucking sim. If you lean out the window or you open the window, you hear the traffic and engine noise louder, you know. But yeah, I got a couple of games this year I want to get at some stage. I think the next game for me is going to be like Assassin's Creed Shadows, but that'll I'm not sure if I'm going to do a gameplay on YouTube or not just YouTube, so I'll record a gameplay video of Assassin's Creed Shadows or stream it on Twitch. I don't like to... I'm loaded and how much did I miss? Not much. I don't like to repeat the game multiple times unless there's something I can do. Like, you know, like The Last of Us, for instance. You could not max out all the weapon mods and your health points with the pills. You couldn't collect enough in one run. And I mean, boy, that game I loved. I like the story. I just, knowing what I know about the Last of Us Part 2, and I know, you know, no spoilers for people that haven't played it. A said character gets killed off. You know, what was originally the main character from my eyes is then switched over. You know, in a never terminology to his sidekick, shall we say. I'm gonna turn the music up just a touch. And turn you down a touch. I need to sort out the... I mean, the game audio levels are always going to be different depending on what you play. But I have the music, you know, the sim radio. I have that on monitor and output, obviously, so you guys can hear it and I can hear it. it's not a case of I have the browser open. I have this on a browser source in OBS so I can control the audio. Wow, that is mega loud still. But no, I have the audio in OBS so I can adjust it there. And I do have the Stream Deck. So I can adjust, normally I can adjust Discord's volume. So I'm on 2 different Discords on any given day. The only one that is ever unmuted unless, you know, I'm streaming with other people is my Discord. Because, you know, those, my guys know I stream in the general lobby normally. There's days where, you know, I'll mute my Discord because of conversations going on. But today it's like, you know what, I got a streaming room and I don't freaking use it on my Discord. Ads are coming up. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I've got like recording room, I've got my stream room. Want to go around and pick that up. But I also want to get the I want to get my Discord set up a little, so I thought that was going to be John Wicknet. So basically I've got a welcoming bot coming in. And I gotta remember how to add people to my my stream watch list, or stream share as it's called, I believe. And like the conversation I had earlier with some of the SOAG guys, it is a case of I don't do it often. I lose the memory of how to do it. You know, some stuff, computer-wise, I'm okay. But, yeah, Discording stuff, it's not as simple for my head to keep that information. I'm gonna let that little strip grow back. At some stage, I'm gonna have to come in and repair that section. And I can't remember who it was that mentioned a tool for that. Was it a disk row? And I think it was the Average Viking. Yep, my head is hearing shit. And it is not the family pet this time. Where are we? We're halfway on you, and I still got a metric boatload to fill up. I'm gonna go until I'm fairly low on fuel. When I come back down here, I'll then go to the fuel station, fuel up. But yeah, literally one of the tools I could go in the middle of that group of 4 to my right. Welcome back from the ads chat. I could literally go in the group of 4 and pick up all 4 lanes And I mean, Christ, you could almost have 1,000,000 liters storage capacity in this thing. But yeah, the idea is to slowly do the research. You know, so like I have a list of equipment I know the sizes and the volumes, and I can adjust them if they're not realistic. But it is literally pretty much doing it by eye and trying to learn the knowledge of that stuff. Well, come on. I have oh, what's his name? FS Miners mods in. Not tried them on this farm yet. What I'm trying to do is like the old Terraformer, or yeah, was it Terraformer? His mods, and you had the base mod, for instance. You could level the terrain with basically a bulldozer. Or even one of the scrapers, is it? Because when it comes to leveling the ground terrain out with the landscaping tools, I am not that good at that shit. That's why I thought of the terrain leveling. You know, the idea is to get it down to the, obviously find your flat spot first, and then shove your blade down, and then basically just push the dirt back. Because I mean, the other way, I believe if you have there's me getting into conversation and then realizing I'm loaded. But no, the other way is you would do it like you would do realistically, which is you know, grab a dozer, basically use the front bucket to slowly dig out the earth. I'm probably going to fill up on the way back, or when I go back that way first. But yeah, this thing's a little dirty, a little worse for wear. I need no light. At least I can somewhat hear the music now. Couldn't hear it that well with my AirPods in, or still can't, but I'm gonna knock this down a touch more in my ears, because I know you guys, obviously the volume I set this at and the volume in OBS is a little different. There's a game setting. Where are you? There. It is volume, right? I was looking for engine, like engine volume. And it'd be nice if I could change that myself to like 65. That's not bad. Trying to just make it so I can still hear the music, because I mean, I know some guys that will have the music on and they'll just have it straight to, you know, straight to Twitch, and then have their own excuse me, they have their own music on, like Spotify, or like they'll have YouTube on in the background and they'll listen to that. But I don't do that. For instance, if I have Spotify on and I'm not listening to SR Radio, you guys will hear what I'm listening to on there too. I don't have premium on Spotify, so you know you can't change the tracks, but I have a somewhat mixed bag playlist, like a chill playlist as I call it, which is a bit of everything almost. The only thing that doesn't really have is pop and country, but it's like heavy metal, hard rock, blues, jazz, a little bit of I don't know if we call it EDM or trance. There you are. But yeah, I'm one of those people that, oh shit. No, I'm not shit, but yeah. I'm one of those people that will listen to anything, and if I like it, then I'm good. If I don't, then I'll just, you know, switch it off. And I'm still not lining up. A ring of roses, a pocket full of tissues. Well, I don't want. Get off my screen, thank you. Went to you and you. But yeah, I don't know. I'm fairly chill on music. The only stuff I don't like, which is probably real heavy metal, like what was it, Korn, and there's a few other bands that are hardcore, like is it Slipknot? You know, where you can, all you can normally hear is the screaming, the shouting. I'm not that kind of guy. That gives me a headache. You know, I want to listen to music. I want to be able to hear the guy or girl's voice. I want to hear the music. You know, want to enjoy it. Not getting my eardrums blasted out for an hour listening to an album. And then rather than feeling happy, feeling pissed off because I have a headache. But yeah, this load should net us some good amount. You're glad, aren't you? You're glad. Please reply. No. This is my only gripe. I have to miss a row and then come back down on that one. Can't always do a tight turn with these wagons, or at least I can't. Baby, are you? Oh, I fancy some burgers. But I'm trying to keep my money. But yeah, it's like, what is it? March is, hopefully Assassin's Creed is coming out the 14th of March. And then I believe April is The Last of Us Part 2 remastered on PC. And then May, a couple of days before my birthday, you have Roadcraft. And it's like, dude, I so want every single one of those, so I just gotta wait. The one for, you know, definite order is going to be Roadcraft unless I can blag a key off the community manager. I messaged, when did I message them? A couple of days ago, I was messaging in the press or media side of Focus Entertainment to basically find the details for the community manager. And then I checked my emails today, and they got back to me with the community manager actually emailed me direct. Talking about the subject of basically, was talking about Roadcraft in my initial email. And it was just a case of, yeah, I'm low on fuel. I forgot that, chat. Come on, remind me. But no, he got back to me probably yesterday, so I emailed them back again today because they were asking for like an introduction. And I'm the worst type of person for being asked to introduce myself. Yeah. I know this song and I can't remember. Oh, now I do. This was it Marvel or Avengers Endgame or the Infinity War video film that is part in? Oh man, I'm almost loaded already. Well, this time I'm going to do a quick detour down to the petrol station. No, now I know where I recognize this. It was Ragnarok. For Ragnarok. Yeah, I tend to watch a lot of films in the past. But no, back on track with Focus Entertainment. Yeah, they basically sent me, the community manager sent me an email asking me to introduce myself to them and link my channels. Oh, now I can relax and stretch. Oh, ow. That pulled the back a little. Oh. But yeah, basically, with any luck, I might be able to get a key. Because at the moment, the key mailer site, for instance, I average at the moment about 2.5 viewers a month. And that's partly because my routine is screwed up. You know, when I first started streaming, I was doing 5 days a week. And then depression sets in sometimes and you lose motivation. So you start cutting back here and there when you should be still continuing. And it's like, this year I'm trying to go back to it as, you know, full 5 days a week on Twitch and YouTube. So I stream to both now. Now I've got that sorted out, thanks to Azrael with the SE Live Elements plugin. I was using a different mod or a different plugin for OBS to go live on both, but you had to start that manually for YouTube. Come on! This is the other downside. I have realistic refueling on. So instead of that instant fill up, it's like, nope, it takes a little longer. Some nice sacks. But yeah, I'm, you know, again, that's another one I gotta thank Azrael for. I was talking to him in the Discord channel, asking about, well, you know, the whole group, I should say, the whole community that was in the lounge. Was talking about if there's any other sites, like Keymailer and Lurkit, for instance. And he suggested, you know, to reaching out to the community managers for Twitch, you know, find who they are and then reach out to them. So that's what I did. The next one that I want to do at the moment is I want to try to get when I can think about it, is I want to try to get the Giants partnership. Before 25, I needed 750 follows on Twitch alone. With 25, I now need 1,500 because they upped the requirement. That should be good enough. Yeah, it went from 1,500 points. I'm not. Yeah, 1,500 points to 3,000 points with 25. You know, I am not expecting to, like, it's not even bronze partnership to start with. It's, you know, like basic partnership. Then I get a code. I get a creator code or a partnership code, whatever you want to call it, and then if you guys buy the copy of the game from Giants Direct, I believe starting partnership, I get like 3%. For me, it's not the discount or the commission, so to speak, that I would get back. It's the early access content is what I'm gunning for. Because that'll give me more content for Farm Sim, both Twitch and YouTube. You know, because I can somewhat do reviews on the new stuff coming out if I can get early access to it. But yeah, that's the biggie for me. It's just the goal is to try to get early access, which I know is not going to happen overnight, obviously. To get early access, you have to sell about 1,500's worth. I think that's dollars or euros. But you have to sell about 1,500's worth in money of the game to get to Bronze Partnership. And yeah, there's no way that is happening in one day. Let alone a year. I'm expecting, if I'm lucky, and I can keep the, you know, I can get the numbers up on the streams. Maybe a year and a half to 2 years, maybe longer. But it's a go, you know. It's something to aim for. And why that's happening, I can reach out to other community teams, you know. Like any other games, I can get like maybe ATS, for instance, if I can get early access to like the DLCs, give that a shot, you know. And some of these other simulation games, like there is currently one coming out, called, was it Truck Mechanic Extreme? I believe Xenos was talking about that earlier. It's the idea of the truck mechanic Extreme Simulator is not the same as the 2015 version that they brought out. This is where you actually do deliveries in the game, a little like SnowRunner, maybe. Like it's off-road somewhat. The idea is you repair your own truck. I think Xenos was talking about there's 100 and something odd parts on the truck that can be replaced, you know, taken apart. Well, not 100, but like 1,000 and something. So 11, say 1,100, 1,200 parts. You can take that apart, repair it, I believe, probably repaint it as well. There is a demo out on stream right now for the game. The same as there's a demo out for Roadcraft. The Roadcraft run, I believe, ends on the 3rd of March. I'm not sure about the trucking extreme mechanic. But that would be a game I would happily stream, because you're not just sitting there taking an engine apart, you're doing deliveries maybe, you know, you're doing other bits and pieces and not just sitting in the shop, which is what you basically do with Car Mechanic Simulator, Motorbike Simulator, for instance, or Motorcycle Simulator. And it's the same type of game. But yeah, I need to sort that out. Stereophonics, God. But yeah, I'm going to start reaching out to some of the game companies. I know I'm still a small fry compared to a lot of people on Twitch. But there's an old saying, if you don't ask, you don't get. So, you know, it's always worth trying. I mean, the worst they can say is no. You know. I mean, I already have, oh, freak me. I got Be My Tracker. I need to put that into chat because I'm a affiliate with, and I'm also a affiliate with Freshmaster. And Freshmaster is the same as Giants. I'll get a little percentage back from the purchases. What I want, if I can get it, is a game company or like CD Keys or something like that that would give a discount rather than giving me kickback, you know? Like, give me a partner code or affiliate code that my viewers can have like 10% off if they use that code. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm planning ahead. Well, kiss me, eh? And there's me thinking of kiss me baby one more time. What out? I would not say no to a nice kiss. It's been a while. Yep. Now I'm going down to one ear pod. And I can actually hear myself normally. Because my left one is slowly dying. Needs recharging. I'm gonna have to spin around and then pick you up again, aren't I? But yeah, we are hoping... What? Anybody else seen that circle on the ground? Like, what the hell? Can I make it? But yeah, I'm trying not to bail my stuff. Nice. A little bit on the bottom there. And then that should almost be the last load or two on that field. Yeah, it's surprising. Yeah, that's canola in my field on the right. I'm a little bit low on repair. I got a shot that I can use. I'm waiting until it gets a little bit lower before I spend more money because I'm still trying to buy the fields on my right, you know. Wow. But yeah, it's like, I think once whoa, where the fuck did you come from? Okay, Crash kinda needs to come on the farming sim. Because overtakers are not that quick. Like, holy crap, I did not see him. Why, I thought he would have stopped, but hey, you know. It happens. But yeah, this size farm, nothing is done quickly unless you're using oversized equipment or overpowered equipment. Nice, nice, nice. Indeed. Let's go grab that. I want to check the limit or how the fill is. Off, we're almost at the 400, yeah, so that's almost maxed. Come on, move. I hit the fucking... I'm used to H being the horn like it is on ETS and ATS, you know? But not here. It's not N, because N is the covers. And I don't have it set up on my bottom box because I forgot to change my profile on Joy to Key. Really, dude? You're gonna overtake almost at a T-junction. Wow. I mean, I like that AI now overtakes you more. But, I mean, come on. There's a time and a place for a proper overtaking maneuver. Yep, skin past me. You know, I talk about Baz. Well, not Baz, is it? There's a trucker in Discord. Yeah, it is Baz. The other one's Daz. Freaking too close. But his road rage sometimes. I mean, it's not, you know, when I call him the road rage is just calling out names in his truck. And obviously beeping his horn when someone actually gets stupidly in front of them. But yeah, this is a game. And sometimes I get annoyed by the AI traffic in this game and ETS and ATS. Now, let's put it down to simulator race, shall we? If that's a thing, I have no idea. But for me, it feels it some days. Because my pet hate with, not with farm sim, but with trucking, is like you've got the emergency vehicles flashing their horn, flashing their lights, siren going, and they sit behind the traffic, or the traffic doesn't move. It's like, come on, a little bit more realistic, please. Like, seriously, give us some more realism. I mean, I love the games. There's always stuff that I would like to see more. And I don't know if they would ever do it. Or if there's a mod you could do it. Because I mean, I would love a proper tow truck in the trucking games, ETS, ATS. Oh, excuse me. You know, so for instance, if you wanted to play realistic with a group of friends, or RP truck driving, and one of your friends, I don't know, crashed, fell in the ditch, flipped his load, you know, you could go to a nearby garage, grab your tow truck, and literally use it to winch them out. The problem that I'm aware of is that both ATS and ETS have no winch points or hookup points on the trucking trailers. So it's normally just a tow truck with cargo mod, and that's, you know, that's the only cargo you can attach to or change. It's a shame, because there's so much they could do with those games if they put the effort in. And I mean, they're great as it is. It's just a truck driving simulator. They're putting in buses in rigid trucks, which is nice, because you could literally you could do an owner operator from scratch and literally start off in the rigid truck. You know, it's like, okay, I don't own, but you know, you're working for a company and you drive their rigids for, I don't know, so long, until you can afford to buy your own truck, and then start an owner operator, proper owner operator playthrough. Because I mean, those rigids, you have all kinds. Obviously, you have refrigerated reefers, you have curtain side rigids, you have box rigids. You have obviously the flatbed for normally building materials, from what I remember. I have to scoop that little piece off at the end. But yeah, it's surprising what they come up with. That's the horses. I want to skim you. Gonna go down this row and then work my way back. Baby. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, like some of these companies, especially that warehouse, it unloads the materials, or you know, when you buy stuff, it loads it onto pallets that you have to pick up. There's no forklift on the shop. You know, either at the main store or this warehouse. And to be fair, I think it should be one. At least there. Normally what I do when I'm not doing the hardcore playthrough is I'll buy a forklift and leave it there. And I'll make sure it's probably petrol, because then it's easier just to fill up. I can take a little portable fuel tanker down and fill it up. Well, this is going to be my limit. Just cut across and then go down. But yep, that's all the grass picked up. There's a couple of patches that are not growing properly that I can see. Like some weird lines. But yeah, I mean, the other one I can't wait on for here is provision. Well, provision. Precision farming. Dude, you're blocking my fucking turn. Move. Freaking ass drivers. But yeah, I want precision farming. So at least when I'm, you know, I'm spraying my own fertilizer or using my own slurry and stuff, it'll save me so much material. I mean, not to start with, because probably there's a lot that will need to go into the field, like your a lot of lime, a lot of fert. But once the field's done a few times, and I think the pH levels get balanced, and then it should be good. I'm gonna see what contracts we got after this. I'm still trying to find a harvesting contract that is not root crop right now. Seems hard on this map. It's like cotton right now on this field in front of me. Oh, my ears. Let's drop this in. Ads coming up. And we... Ah, shit. I forgot that one was in front of me. I'm a little... can I back out? Yes. I need to go around and put them in. And this is why I hate dollies. Am I right in thinking the wheels steer? Ah, yeah, they fucking do. And I need to go around and around and around. I need to try to reline myself up again, chat. No, I want to go backwards. Arrgh. Yeah, my tracking, like, my visual tracking is off. I'm not the greatest at this, so bear with. But yeah, it's like, it looks like the wheels turn on their own. Ah, yeah, this is now gonna bug me. Did I say I'm not good at reversing? You know, 4 for 6,000 time lucky. That's what throws me off, is sometimes I forget which direction to turn in. Right, I'm gonna go quick BRB chat because I need to lose the little boys room, but I'll be back in a sec. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. Oh, I needed that. All those fluids. Give me a sec and I'll get the screen back. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's see what contracts we have, shall we? Contracts. I'm not doing bale wrapping. Ugh. But yeah, so I mean, look, this is cotton. And then you got, what's that? Peas, sugar beet, green peas, green beans, cotton, mowing, ploughing. Come on, give me something half decent. It's gonna be bale wrapping. I have my own equipment at least for that, so. And that's in the shed to my left. And I forgot I was still on reverse. Should be, there it is, little blue one. Unloaded with wrap by the looks of it. So let's go do that little wrapper. I'm still only at 114k. I'm waiting for the silo to fill up before I sell it. I want it maxed so I can just literally dump close to 1 million liters of silage for sale. I want that field next to me, like around the farm. I want 22. Because while I got the 46 and 45, I can still fill up the bunker. I think what, for me, yeah, it's about 2 loads. Come on. 2 cuttings basically to fill up that silo. But if I can get it to corn silage or chaff, maize, whatever you want to call it. I know it's chaff when the corn has been cut for silage, but yeah. If I can get that, and I need to buy a forage wagon with the what do you call it? Silage additive. Freak me. And then I'm hoping that one section of field from like 12 down to 17 with the additive, I might get one full silo out of that. I doubt it, but 400 liters out of 1 cut would be nice. This is always square bales. Last time I went here it was square. Yeah, square. Oh, piss off. Ah. I don't think my baler does. Well, it doesn't do square bales. Freak me. That's one contract down the drain. And I do not want to buy a wrapper for square bales just to do contracts. So, what's next? We got a mowing contract, which I've just freaking done. there's a sowing one. Alfalfa, I need to check if my seeder can do that before I select it. So let's go back to the farm. And then I'll check if my seeder can do alfalfa. Because I cannot remember, it's not a modded seeder. So it's a base game. Again, trying to keep the realistic theme going even in hardcore mode. And that thing took me a while to upgrade. I started with, was it Great Yarn Cedar? Which is like 4.5 meter working width. Eventually got the one of the blue ones that are close to 12 meter working width. And it was like, boy, I needed that, especially on these fields. Like 4 meter working width is. It's gonna be, you're here all night. See you in the next week. But yeah, I can remember this is round bales, not square. But yeah, I'm not gonna buy a baler just to do, you know, or a square baler just to do contracts for when the odd square bale contract comes up. Oh, excuse me. Don't think it's a configuration change, is it? Unfold wrapper, initiate. No, doesn't look like. Yes, I have power tools, and I also have super strength mod in the game, but that's not being used, and nor is the power tools. It was used to start with because I needed to sort some stuff out, but now I need to go check my cedar can do alfalfa. It's inside this big shed here on my right. There we go, this little boy. What is it? Y alfalfa we said, right? Yeah, good boy. Alfalfa. Let's grab you. And I'm still in reverse. Arrgh. Now, where were you? Bottom. Yeah, I want the Great Plains cedar. That's the one I want to get. I don't like the big ass Seed Hawk ones. I mean, they're great. But they're dollied up everywhere, like pivot points, and boy, I hate that. But with the in-game GPS, it might be worth it. Yeah, I've been busy. I haven't seen a DM on Discord yet. Apart from the conversation we was having the other day. I mean, again, I'll have a look after stream. Yep. Yeah, I'll have a look after stream. See what's there. Little 2732. Alfalfa. I'm hoping this one is not like 27, which has got rocks on one corner. I'm not gonna buy some of these fields down the small ones. I'm trying to keep like some of them for contract work. There we are. Let's get the GPS up. Can I do one headland? We'll give that a shot. Because luckily, I'm not gonna run. I know from reference and what people's told me about IRL farming is you do the headlands last when it comes to seeding. But I got room to maneuver. I want to try to do just straight up and down rows, chat. But yes, I hate trees near a field like the ones we've got in front. I know I don't have access to this land. But yeah, it can make turning a little iffy. Like now. Gotta fold up just to get around it. And there beeps my hour. Now I can unfold again. But yeah. Oh, I don't own those trees. But I can cut them down. I believe with a lumberjack mod. Yep. Oh, it will let me cut them down. But the ones on the bottom there, to the right. And it's the same with yeah, these have got rocks on. Same as 27, but 27 rocks is overlapping the field itself. They're on the edge. What I basically need to do at some stage is get a backhoe. I need to buy a low loader for the car. And this is going to be problematic. And you're going to hit the house, aren't you? No? Well, I am going to skip a row. But yeah, what I was saying, I'm going to have to buy a low loader for the Jeep, car, whatever you want to call it, truck, and then at some stage buy the backhoe with the one with a shovel attachment and one probably with the jackhammer. I mean, the jackhammer is not going to be used much. But the shovel will be used for clearing out the animals. Yeah, I gotta back up and then come around that tree. Well, I hate that it turns them off, you know? Well, yes, yes, I know. Give me a sec, chat. Huh? What the? I was having to switch my earpiece out because it needed charging from the beep I was hearing. Well, yes, I know. I forgot to lower it. Yep. I'm changing my headset a second. Give me a sec, chat, while I put these back on charge. And switch to the headphones. There we go. Are you down? Yeah. Ah! Yeah, I do screw up. I hit reverse. Let's see. What are you doing? Just trying to see who's online for afterwards chat while I'm doing this feud. Itty bitty IRL farming, welcome to the channel. What are you playing? Wreckfest. Thank you for the lurk, Icy. He's playing Wreckfest. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? You know when you see stuff and it's like, I've totally lost track of where shit is? There we go. That's me some days. Like, I scroll down in Discord to look for the live notifications. And it's like, holy crap. I'm trying to find... Trying to find someone from the community to raid. Like for after stream. And sadly, it's looking like... it's looking like it's gonna have to be... Are you on? Like, seriously, what is it tonight with people not on from the stream team? Most of the people are doing daytime streams by the looks of it. There we go. Can I come up? Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that row. But yeah, it's why is she not in? That's because she went live a little early. But yeah, I got somebody in mind. She's a member of the community, the Soy community, and it's her birthday today. You know those trees are gonna piss me off, right? It's like I'm already seeing them being a pain in the ass. But yeah, she's playing 7 Days to Die at the moment. I mean, I know it's not Farm Sim, or I can look for someone in Farm Sim. It's just I like to try to hit community guys or girls first. It's just nice to, you know, repay the kindness of the community. What the freaking hell? But yeah, like, those rocks are gonna have to go at some stage. Just if I ever have to do this field again, you know? But yeah, boy. We're gonna blow her up like somebody freaking did to me. It was like, holy crap. I'm gonna have to fold if I wanna swing around and come back at an angle. Because at some stage these trees are going down. Excuse the dog if you hear her ass in the background. I need to unfold first. Yeah. Come on. Thank you. Yep, catch you later.
Yami Sosa 150 is now following.
Samiosa, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Ditch. How far do I go? I'm gonna have to loop the loop on that one. See if I can back this up. When I remember how. But yeah, PCB gamer is a variety gamer like myself. She's part of the SOI community as well. And she's a really nice person. She's good fun, good laugh. I need to go forward. Come on. Oh, I got you, babe. Well, I done it again. Like, oopsie, oopsie. And there's my mum making a fucking racket. Where am I missing? Come on. You can do it. I'm not trying to... No, you jackknifed on me, you swine. I don't mind if he goes down in the ditch. No, I don't need you, because I'm going to do this route manual. And I think I've got to do the bottom section. That's you done. I'm trying to work out, like, where I've missed. I know I got... Ah, there we go. Now I remember that whole entire strip there. And I'll probably do a path around the bottom here, chat. This should give me the last 10%. Holy crap, that guy is weird. And I mean the character, not the girl guy in the background. Now let's get that done. Okay, you're done. Let's fold you up. And head back to the farm. And then I will clean this off stream. And we will raid Mrs. PCB. And I don't believe she's lurking, so hopefully she'll have no idea. I'm hoping she has no idea. But yeah, she's playing 7 Days to Die. She's part of the Viking, the Viking VTC for trucking, so she does HSETS, she does farming, I believe. Let's get you parked up and let's get the raid going. But I want to thank Fizzy, Ultra Major Fizzy for the raid and all the followers tonight. It's been freaking amazing. So let's get her set up. And let's go give her a shocker, well, a nice surprise, shall we say. Here we go.